The USA withstood its highest casualties at these 5 battles. Number 5. In May 1864, around 2,725 Union soldiers died at Spotsylvania Courthouse. Confederate units reached the Spotsylvania crossroads first and dug in. Union attacks on May 8th failed to breach those fortifications. General Lee's leadership organized a fierce counterattack. Hand-to-hand combat raged for hours at an infamous bend dubbed the Bloody Angle. Grant attempted another push on May 18th, but Confederate lines held, so he pulled out on May 21st and continued advancing toward Richmond. Lee's army suffered losses it could not replace. Number 4. Roughly 2,800 Americans died in the Battle of Leyte Gulf in October 1944. Almost all the capital ships of Imperial Japan sought to repel the Allied landing on the Philippine island of Leyte. The U.S. 3rd and 7th Fleets combined carriers and battleships into one of history's largest naval clashes. Japanese pilots launched organized kamikaze missions for the first time, which damaged U.S. escort carriers like Santee and Suwannee. American dive bombers and warships responded with lethal strikes that sank or disabled most Japanese vessels. Number 3. Union forces lost over 3,100 troops at Gettysburg in early July 1863. General Lee led the Army of Northern Virginia northward in order to force negotiations. On July 1st, Confederate units clashed with Union cavalry near Gettysburg. Union lines collapsed and pulled back to the high ground south of the town. On July 3rd, Pickett's charge sent 12,000 Confederates into rifle and artillery fire. The attack failed, and Lee ordered a retreat on July 4th. Number 2. About 4,500 Americans died at the Battle of St. Mihiel during World War I. In September 1918, General Pershing aimed to breach German lines around the fortifications near Metz. Over 1,400 Allied aircraft secured the skies. Pershing halted further advances when the French requested U.S. manpower for a new effort elsewhere, so the offensive ended before American forces reached Metz. Number 1. Elsenborn Ridge claimed an estimated 5,000 American deaths during World War II in 1944. Nazi Germany launched a massive offensive in eastern Belgium and aimed to capture roads that led toward the Meuse River. Though German units brought superior tanks and numbers, they failed to overrun the entrenched U.S. defenders. Limited fuel and constant American artillery strikes eventually forced a withdrawal. So, the U.S. ultimately survived these 5 deadly battles. However, the total U.S. casualty count since 1775 is 2.8 million, including wounded.